One of the most important aspects of our buying behavior as human beings is trust and not what you think. So there's multiple layers to it, right? There's the trust that we're making the right decision, the trust in the value that we're going to receive, and the trust after we've made a purchase that we made the right purchase. And this comes into play with your clients that as soon as they make a purchase with you, there's a gap, right? There's the gap of, did I make the right purchase? People get nervous and like, I just invested quite a bit of money. And I want to know, I want the confidence that you were the right decision, right? That I'm investing my money in you and then I'm going to get the value that you've promised me. Okay. And this is an area that most people miss, that they don't have a clear action plan around onboarding their clients. And you might have like a task list or something that you do with onboarding your clients. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about making sure that you're building trust on a daily, minute by minute basis with your clients. And we can't be everywhere at once, right? But what we can do is use automation to enhance the human connection. Okay. And this is so incredibly powerful. And I'm going to walk you through 3 steps today that you can really make a massive impact in building ongoing trust with your clients and being able to instill the confidence that you were the right decision. And that lays the groundwork for your entire relationship with your clients. It starts from before they purchase, but really from that minute one. And there's some real easy ways that you can build that confidence. Okay. So, one of the best ways is to make sure that they feel welcomed, of course, right? And most of us have like a welcome email or something that goes out. But after that welcome email, or actually inside of that welcome email, you should look at the next steps that they need to take, right? What are some resources that your clients need to have? What are the expectations that you want to set with them from moment one, right? The more you can lay out clear, tiny little baby steps and then deliver on those tiny little baby steps, the more confidence your client's going to have that you're taking them on a journey that they signed up for, right? That's going to give them the results that they're ultimately after. Okay. So first, I want you to look at what is that welcome experience with your clients, okay? And where can you bulk that up a little bit? And it's very easy to create an automated series for this, right? So think about as soon as they purchase, right? You send them an email and it says, welcome to the family. This is what it's all about. I'm so excited to have you here. These are the next steps. This is where you have resources. This is where you can get in touch with us. This is the support that you have. Like just set those expectations up front. And if you have any questions, this is where you reach out. Like you want to continually build that confidence with your clients. And I have a couple tools that I love for this. For my one-on-one clients, I have a tool called Aligned Up, which is really awesome, where I can take a whole journey with my clients and map it out step by step. Because as you know, I'm a big process person and system person. So I like to map it out once and then repeat it over and over again with my clients. So this gives a very sexy experience with your clients where they can see the journey in front of them, have all the resources there, have, checklist of what's going to happen next steps. They can see what is their responsibility, what's your responsibility, and it just makes it really easy. And I walk this through with my clients one-on-one, so they're not overwhelmed, of course. But that's one resource that's out there. If you haven't seen it, it's alignedup.com, and one that I really enjoy working with my clients. But you really want to start with a positive tone, an upbeat tone, building that relationship with your clients. Again, from the second that they've given you their vote of confidence of their money, their credit card, their payment, and you want to show them that it was wise of them to do that. Okay. The other thing is, as you're getting clients in the door, and you want to do this even before they become clients, but you want to segment people. Because as you're segmenting people into specific groups of clients and specific groups of leads before that, you can speak to them in a very unique manner that's relevant to them. And we can do it with automation. Again, enhancing that human experience, enhancing that connection and that relationship in a very real way. So, for example, I have a couple different types of clients. I have clients that do podcasting. I have clients that don't do podcasting. So that's a very easy way for me to be able to segment people because I can help them in their podcasting journey, or I can help them in their business automation journey. And I can speak to them in a very specific way, knowing the hurdles that they're going to come across, right? So this is the bottom of segmentation is really about being intentional, about saying who are the specific groups of people that I have in my world and how can I bucket them into groups that it would make sense, right? Within the podcasting world, I also have people that have a podcast, people that don't have a podcast, people that are brand new in podcasting, people that are experienced, right? People that want to guest on podcasts, and I help them get booked on podcasts. So you can break it down into specific segments when you know what people are interested in. And you may wonder, how do I know? Well, the very easy way is ask them. So again, it's being very intentional of what questions do you have on your lead generation forms? And that will feed all this information inside of your Red Hot Lead Machine CRM so that you can break it into buckets and you can deliver a very unique experience for those people of exactly what they need in that moment. Okay. And we can dig deeper into this, but I want to start the wheels turning of what are you currently doing today? And where are those gaps that you can really bulk things up inside of your systems and your processes that you're doing with your clients? So after you've been able to segment people, you can then tailor the messaging for them. Okay. And I look at the fields in the forms as the information that I want to put back into your emails. So think about, as I'm collecting information about podcasting, for example, right? I could have a field that says I am, and then the options are new, brand new, experienced, growing, right? Like different words that would resonate with people in the moment. But the really cool thing is if I'm intentional about how I'm capturing that information, I can then put that back in a page or an email and say, congratulations, Jane. I'm so excited to have you here. I know that you're growing, right? Use that phrase that she told me. You're growing with your podcast because I know she has a podcast, right? And you can start to really personalize your communication and your landing pages even, right? Your confirmation pages based off of the information that she told you, which then she looks at that and she's like, well, yeah, it again builds that confidence with her to say, I've made the right decision. You know exactly where I'm at. You know exactly what I need, and I'm in the right place. Right. So the more that we can tailor the experience around what she needs, the more you're building that confidence with her. And you can also integrate this into all of your content and really just tailor the experience for her. So say I have videos that are for brand new people, or I have videos that are for experienced people. Well, I can create different paths in my automation that funnel her towards brand new or experienced because she told me what she cares about, right? So I'm listening, and that's key in all of this is listening to what people are telling you. Don't just put a form out and ignore the results. When you're asking people for information, the biggest key is listen to what they're telling you and then use it to continually improve what it is that you're doing, because you will be that much more effective when you actually listen to what people are telling you. Okay. And I know it sounds fundamental, but this is something that most people completely ignore and don't pay any attention to, right? They're like a once and done. I have a form out there, it's done. No, that's the beginning. That doesn't mean that your work, well, it does mean your work never ends, but it doesn't mean that you never get anywhere. It means that you're continually improving and your sales are going to go up because you're building confidence with your clients on a continual basis because you're listening to the things that they're telling you. So this is really, really important. And as you're capturing this information from your leads and your clients, you can build different personas around them and gather, for the new people, look at the data and say, okay, where are these people from? What are they interested in? What is all the information I have about all the people that are brand new in podcasting? right? That may or may not be where I want to spend my time. It may or may not be my dream client. I may want to focus on the people that are experienced in their business and getting them booked on the biggest podcast in the world, right? That tends to be my focus. But I do have resources for the people that are at the beginning stage of their journey. So the more you can like listen to the information that they're telling you and group it into, okay, this is what that person looks like. And frankly, this is who my dream client is in that realm, right? The more I can target my messaging in everything that I'm doing to be very specific to where they are in the moment when I'm talking to them. Okay. The other thing is feedback. So, again, to the point of listening, make sure that you have, and this is something most people miss too, make sure that you have an automated feedback loop. Okay. This is really, really important. And with that, you can also ask for testimonials on an automated loop, meaning when there's a specific point in the journey with people, you can then trigger an email that goes out and say, hey, I'm so proud of what we've done so far. I would really love to have your feedback because I'm continually working on making things better, both for you and for all of my clients. Would you mind just giving me a couple, minutes of your time and tell me your thoughts? And then they click on that and it goes to either a form, or another really awesome tool is Video Ask, which is videoask.com. I love that as well, where you can have a pre-recorded video that, and I do this, frankly, that a pre-recorded video that goes out at a specific point in their journey that says exactly what I just said. And then they can either leave a video response, an audio response, or a text response, all from the same spot, depending on whatever feels comfortable for them. And then that builds my arsenal of testimonials. And I don't have to remember to go back later. I don't have to beg people for testimonials. The best time to get testimonials and feedback is in the moment, wherever that person is having that experience with you. Meaning, if you just delivered something for them, that's the time to ask. Or I just got them booked on a big podcast, that's the time to ask. You want to ask at the moment where they are most excited and most in tune to whatever it is that you just did for them. So you can do this with automation. Again, all of these are bringing back ways to enhance that human connection and that relationship with your clients using automation. So you don't have to be everywhere at once, but you can feel that way, right? Your clients feel like you're everywhere because you have all these different touch points in the journey that are you. But you don't have to do that. You can be at the pool, right? You can be at the gym, you can be on vacation. And because these are pre-set up and pre-built out within that journey, they're firing off and collecting information for you. And then when you get a chance, or as your team gets a chance, you can go back and look at all of the data you're collecting, all the responses that you're collecting, all the testimonials you're collecting, and feed that back into your marketing. And it's incredibly powerful where it ends up freeing up your time tremendously, but yet you're everywhere at the same time. So this is incredibly powerful. And when you have the Red Hot Lead Machine to do this with you, you have unlimited capabilities and a powerhouse support team to help do it for you and with you to build out that journey. So you don't have to figure this out alone. I frankly have been doing this for over 20 years. This is not new to me, and I totally geek out in this stuff. I absolutely love it. And it's so powerful, and it builds such a strong relationship with my clients where they stay with me for years and years and years. I have some clients that have been with me for 20 years, no joke. So when you get this right and you really listen to what people are telling you as far as your clients' responses, your leads' responses, they will know that you care about them. They will know because it'll come through in your energy and your connection and the solutions that you provide for them that are specific for you. So it's really, really important and foundational as you're getting clients in the door to build an amazing experience for them. And you have the support behind you to make it happen. So if this would be helpful for you, if you're thinking, you know what, I really need to bulk up my onboarding experience for my clients. I know it's lacking a little bit. My clients feel kind of lost. They feel like a muddied experience when they first join. I know it can be better. I want it to be better. Then let's talk. I'm happy to help you do that. And I'm happy to help look, if you want to get my eyes on your systems, your journey itself, I'm happy to do that with you. So if that would help you, just drop a comment or send me a DM, and I'm happy to take a look with you and really make a powerful impact in your business from day one and onward. So I hope that you have an amazing day and that this has been helpful for you. And I will talk to you very soon.